So it's another great coffee talk. I hope you brought your coffee. I know Julia did. I did. I need to get coffee cups with my logo on them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, but I'm really excited to be teaching this class. And the reason I chose it, I was just saying earlier, is that we don't have the opportunity to do networking anymore, really in person. And for me, that's a lot of business. That's a lot of business that I am not able to procure. So having a social media posting calendar allows me to stay top of mind with the people that I want to be connected to, people who can refer business to me, and also people who need the services. So one of the main reasons why I love doing a social media calendar and being consistent with it is because people know that I'm working. And that's what I do. I work a lot. And so that's what my hope is coming across to people when they see my posting. So who am I and why am I talking to you? I'm Nico Fisher, and I own a company called Skywriting by Nico. And I'm a marketing project management specialist. And so that's really encompasses so many things. But what I love to do is take a project and create it and finish it and make somebody's dream become alive. And it really does do something for my soul to know that I am helping people in that way. So do a lot of other stuff, as you can see here. I don't need to go through it, but I'm a happy camper here on Maui, and I love my job. So we'll go into what is a social media calendar. So basically, the calendar is an overview of your upcoming social media posting. It's a way that you can organize dates, times, events, holidays, anything that's going to be important to your type of business. You can do it on a spreadsheet. You can do it on a Google Calendar. You can do it on an interactive dashboard. I'm going to show you a couple of them so you can take a look at that. But basically, what I do is I take a calendar. I'm going to show you mine. I take a calendar and I pinpoint everything that I want to do. I don't know if you can see this.
Oh, yeah.
So I have all of my social posts that I know what I'm posting. If something comes up and one of my clients needs me to change something, I can go in and change it real quick. Because I have it set up on a calendar, I know exactly what I'm posting, why I'm posting, what I'm doing, and I can help clients that way also. So it's really super, it's organized, and I don't have to worry about what's going to be posted because I already have an idea because I've already done it. So I just use a basic calendar, and then I'll show you a couple of them online. But usually the calendars have exact dates of the post, where they're going to be published, what type of information, whether it's a link, a photo, a video, any tags or hashtags that you're going to be using, anything relevant to where this post is going. So for now, I've been doing a lot of stories for clients. And so now I have to pop that into my calendar, reminding me that that's a story that's going out instead of just a post, because I want to look and see if people are commenting or digging it. You know, I just want to see what that is, what kind of response that brings. So there's a lot involved in making a calendar, but it really is very basic. And that is just making sure the bottom line of a calendar is making sure that you're posting on a regular basis, because consistency matters big time. You can save time certainly by being organized, and it helps you from multitasking. So I kind of laughed when I wrote that, because that's all we do is multitask. But when you're doing a social calendar, you really get into the feeling and the mode of how you want your posts to be created. And when you are multitasking, answering phones or doing emails or whatever, you get your head out of it. And so having a calendar and creating a calendar allows you to really lay down what it is you want to be talking about. And posting consistently, you guys, is everything. So the most important thing for posting to me is that people know that I'm working. I think that's the biggest for me. It could be something completely different for you. But showing up in your audience's feed is the key to engaging them on social. And engagement is commenting, sharing, and liking your posts. When you start looking at the results of your posting, you might want to do more of probably video, because that's what gets the most views. So we live in the most beautiful place, and we might as well show people what we have surrounding us as we're doing our business. So some of us have travel business, Brandy, which is great that you have, so much beauty to share, but a lot of us have to be a little bit more creative. So when you do your calendar, you have the opportunity to be a little bit more ambitious with your posting. So now that you have your calendar set up and you know the posts that are going to be going out, now you can be a little bit more ambitious by possibly doing a campaign or even multiple campaigns. They don't have to be any particular size, long, medium, or short, whichever you want to do, paid or organic. But once you start posting on a regular basis, then you can think beyond that calendar. What do I want to do? Do I want to give away a product? Do I want to have do a question? Do I want to, you could do all sorts of different things that are not just posting to get people more ingratiated with your company and who you are and what you do. And then the other huge thing is, time flies. I mean, it just flies. And if you don't get organized with what it is you're doing in business, you're going to miss out. And so one of the first things that I do when I'm creating a calendar is I look at the holidays or events that are coming up. So we're all dealing with the Super Bowl, right? We all know it's coming up. We all know we're going to be eating like crazy, having a few drinks, doing a lot of yelling, and probably cussing.
We know your favorite word.
So be that. That's okay. But you don't want to miss out on it. And for me, marketing is my gig, right? So why don't I talk about the commercials that are coming up, right? So it tells people that I'm in tune, not only with what's happening in our world, but that it relates to my business. Or Valentine's Day. I mean, that's a big one for restaurants and movie theaters and jewelry stores. So of course you're going to be talking about that. And so you can think about the posting that you're going to be doing coming up to that actual day and then after that day. So it does really make a big difference. And you don't want to miss out on the fun and being relevant. And that's a big deal. So making higher quality content is another piece. So right now with Canva, most of us can be very professional with our posting. We can be right up on the lines with the larger companies. The production values have skyrocketed since the early days. I mean, we used to just do links and pictures. And this is funny, the notion of a lone wolf millennial tweeting memes from their basement has gone the way of the Snuggie. Actually, all of us are doing posting. It's not just somebody who is, deep in their basement doing it. We all have the ability to create high quality content and really make a difference for our customers, family, and friends. And then always with marketing is you can track what works. If you have an idea of what your schedule is, and you can go back and look at, okay, I only got 3 likes on this particular one, or I got, 10 shares on that one. Look at it, see what the time that you posted it, what was it, a link, a video, or just a photo. Maybe it was a quote or inspiration, but you can look at what you've done to see what made that particular post successful and do more of it, because your audience obviously is paying attention. So there are 7 steps to creating a effective social media calendar. I can't go through all of them today because I have a shortened period of time here. So what I want to do is show you the social channels you need to choose, start crafting your posts, and start publishing and scheduling. So those are the things that I'm going over with you. And this one just blew me away. So I got this information right here, pewresearch.org. They have the best information on anything online. So what I did is I took a look at their latest poll to see who's on what platform. And it always surprises me that Facebook has so many people posting different ages. So we have over here on the left-hand side, the men, women, ages, and that's all I chose. I didn't choose how much money they make, if they have kids, what area they live in. I just chose ages to get this across because this is a big one. Most of my clients are right in these areas, 30 to 64, right? So if I'm going to look across these areas and I'm going to see 77% of my people are on Facebook, 48% of them are on Instagram. Where do I want to post? Do I want to post where there are more people who are going to be using my services or less? So it's a balance that you have to use. But I want more Instagram people. So I'm posting on Instagram as well. We have LinkedIn over here, which is all business. And if you are in business, Jamie, this is a place for you because people are serious about connecting, and especially with small businesses. Jamie, this one's a really good one for you. But 36% of my group is on here as well. And then over here on Twitter, these are all falter a little bit, don't they? They don't seem to be as large as the others, but look what area is, 18 to 29. So you have a different way of posting on Twitter, and it's fast and it's easy. And one of my clients is, I think she's 77 years old, and she has over 20,000 people on Twitter. She absolutely loves it. She's amazing. So it's like you need to choose, you'll get a feel for which one is going to be good for you. Pinterest is a big one also. My partner in crime at Maui Social Media School, Danielle Miller, she loves Pinterest. And if you look at this one, women are the big kicker here. And I don't know, Danielle says that this is Pinterest makes the most money. It sells most items. So I'm going to take that from her. I don't use Pinterest a lot. I have an account, but I don't do a lot there. But this one totally freaked me out. YouTube. All right. We all need to be there.
Apparently.
We all need to be there. So we did, the last coffee talk I did was on YouTube. Yeah, not on YouTube, on videos. And I didn't share this because I didn't have this information. But I knew it was big just because looking at the results of what we do whenever we do any kind of videos, they're always the best. We always get the most reach. So this is something to consider big time. You don't have to be on the camera. You can be behind the camera, but you could be talking and telling us what's important. Just like I'm doing right now. It's exactly the same thing. So you can record yourself on Zoom and it's important for you to know this stuff. So if you guys want these slides, put your first and last name in the chat box with your email and I'll get them to you because I have a lot of links on this particular on this particular class. So let me go on to the next one. So on each channel, you are going to be posting a different, you're going to have different options for each channel. You have different size photos, different size, how many characters are allowed. There's so many particulars. So what I want you to do is use this 2022 post sizes for social channels. It'll give you every photo size, the character counts, everything that you're going to need to post on any of those social platforms. So use that for sure. But you have to tailor your messages to that particular social channel. That's a big one. And then content is still king. Don't post everything everywhere. It's not going to do you any good. You want to make things that are different for each platform. You can cross promote or cross post. Say, for instance, if you posted something on Monday on Facebook, and then you wanted to use that post again, you just use it on Thursday on Instagram. That's totally okay. You don't have to recreate everything, but you have to form it to fit in the windows because otherwise it looks messy and you don't want people to think that you're messy in your business. So it does make a huge difference. So capitalize on the content that converts best for each of your communities because that's what they become is your community. Share content that hits interests of your target audience and remember the ages. So what I might share for a 15-year-old is different than what I would share for a 70-year-old. So you have to just make sure whatever area you are going to be digging into, you have to think, what do they want to see? What's what can I do? tons of stuff you can share. I have a calendar that I already built that I can show you more of what that looks like. And then posting tools. So posting tools are plenty. There are so many that there's no way that I could share them all. So the ones that I'm sharing with you are the ones that I use a lot. So I use Canva. So get an account, buy an account. I think it's now $12. It used to be $10. But get that because your posts can be absolutely amazing with them. You bring your level up to a company that spends thousands and thousands of dollars. And it's really easy to do. And then I have Buffer also. So all of these are links. Buffer.com allows you 3 social platforms. So you can schedule posting, and they allow cross-posting on those as well. And then here are 3 free photo platforms that you can use. I use Pixabay a lot, Pixels sometimes. I've never used Unsplash, but I looked at it and I really liked it. So I wanted to share that. And then if you don't have a Canva account and you don't know how to resize your photos, you can do that here at the Internet Marketing Ninjas tool. So all of these things are free and available for you. Canva has a free account and it has a paid account. Buffer has a free account and a paid account. So you can decide which one works best for you. But I put the posting sizes again down here on this particular slide. So the first thing we're going to get into setting up your calendar. Looks like I'm late on time, you guys. It's 9:19, but I'm going to keep rolling. Somehow I'm talking too much. Imagine that. So creating and setting up your calendar. The first things you want to do is you want to look at dates that are important to you. So the dates that are important to me were National Cancer Day. My newsletter's came out Wednesday. My coffee talk is today. Valentine's Day, of course, I need that on my calendar. President's Day. I have a class on the 23rd, and I have National Caregivers Day. All of these pieces are important to me. I have a couple blogs that I'm writing, so I put this on there for myself because I know I need to promote those as well. I have a link down here called nationaldaycalendar.com. I chose February as the link, but you can look at all of the months and see what days, like an International Coffee Day, or it's time to be in a bouncy house day today. Or I mean, they're crazy. So I don't go all out, but I do look at them because they do relate to business, and it's just important. And then you want to make sure to put your special dates, as I showed you, my newsletter and my class and my coffee talk, and then my blog posting. So fill in the days as you wish. You don't have to use every day. I happen to post every day for several clients. So I'm used to plotting and planning. The other thing I didn't show you is I have Twitter on Sunday, Facebook on Monday, Instagram on Tuesday, Facebook on Wednesday, Instagram on Thursday, Facebook on Friday, and then I have Twitter on Saturday. So this is how my mind works to schedule what I need to. So you can do it whichever way you want. It's totally okay. It's your stuff. So this is just the way that I do it. So then you're going to have some extra days available, right? And so here I go with wanting to post something that is either educational, inspirational, or entertaining. And so on these days, you could take a look that I create a story on Instagram, This Day in History. So this day in history for Hawaii is a big deal. And also for the insurance business, and also for the travel business. How many people traveled on this day in 1950 to Hawaii? These are things that can be relevant to what it is you're doing. So it's really important. I love Mention a Vendor Day because I love working with the people that I work with, promote a product or service. So you can just fill in. The class that I'm doing on the 23rd is an hour class of this, and it has just a bunch of handouts that I'm going to be giving, and one of them is ideas to post. So that's going to be really helpful. And then the platform that I wanted to share with you that is free to use if you have a Facebook page and an Instagram page is Creator Studio. So I have the link down here for Creator Studio. And what you do is you go up to, where am I? You can go on Facebook and, post on Facebook and Twitter from this platform. So you just have to have your Facebook page open and then go over to this link, excuse me, and your page will pop up. So what I want to show you is how to post on Creator Studio. Actually, I wanted to show you this area here. Excuse me. If you're on Creator Studio and you click Content Library, it's going to show you every post that you have posted in the past and every post that you have scheduled. You have insights. There's an inbox, so all of your messages can be here. I don't do my messages through here, but you have that capability. So this is, excuse me a second. This is a great platform to use because everything is here. So what I want to show you is how to actually post on it. So you'll click Facebook, this link here, and then you have over here your pre-published posts. So these are the things that you're going to schedule. So I have my scheduled dates here. It looks like I have scheduled a 9th, 11th, and the 14th. So I'm going to have to get busy next week on posting for these. But it tells me what I already have, what time they're going out, and what kind of post it's going to be. So let's go a little further. And so if you want to create a post, you just click this button up here, create post. This comes over here on the side. I added, I think, my URL, a picture from my website came out. I click over here. See, this says share now. If you click that little down arrow, this box comes up and you can schedule. So when you schedule, what that looks like is, oops, I'll show you on the other one. So when you hit schedule, a little calendar comes up, and then you schedule a date and a time, and then you hit schedule now. And so that's done. You go on to the next one. So it's really super easy to use. If you want to, I think I just, oops, I went the wrong way. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So if you want to see the calendar on the Facebook platform on Creator Studio, just click calendar and it's going to show you what you have coming up. So it's amazing. This is an online platform that you can use for free.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. So then we have Instagram. So I popped over to Instagram and it looks looks the same, but it looks a little different. Create a post. It has the content library. It has a calendar and the insights over here. And then if you have other Instagram accounts, that's here as well. And so I already have, these are published and these are scheduled. So I have an idea of where I'm headed and what posts I need to do. When you click create a post, this pops out. You add your text, you add your hashtags, you add your content, and then right over here, the same thing. It says schedule. Click that little down arrow. This comes up. See the little calendar and the date and time, and then you hit schedule. And sometimes I'll go, oh my God, I did 2 posts on the same day at the same time. These happen to be for 2 different clients, but this happens sometimes. So you can just click on one and reschedule it.
There you go.
So, I mean, they're right here and available to you. So you don't basically have to do anything.
Wow.
So I'm over a lot, you guys. So I want to know if you have any questions for me, because I am here to answer questions if you need to. So let me stop sharing for a sec and look at all of us. Do we have any questions? Anything at all? And it's okay if you don't. Because
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Nico, when you were showing your scheduled post, there were totally different times. You had one at 10:30, I think one at 1. I mean, are you finding that for you, there's better times to post? Or because I read something before too, that there were like dead times that you shouldn't post. And with us, with the time difference for the mainland, it just gets confusing to me. When should I post and when shouldn't I,
So there's really, there are times where people are more active on social sites. So that is true, but it's different for every audience. Okay. So if you're, if your kids, if kids are your focus, you're going to have totally different times than me being on it. So it depends on you. So if you go on your Facebook page, there's a button called Insights, and it'll tell you what time people are on your site when they see your posts. And so that gives you a good gauge of when you want to post and what you want to post.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you.
Jamie, did you have anything?
Where am I? Oh, okay. Oh, hi. First of all, I love your shirt.
Oh, thank you.
Cute.
Thank
That's
you.
where I want to go.
In my shirt.
Yeah. No. No Me Too movement here. No Me Too movements.
So did you have any questions?
No, that was really, really great. And it got me thinking that I need to get more active. And I think the way to do it is by creating a calendar, because I find if it's not on my calendar, it doesn't exist.
Yeah, totally. Well, what I like about a calendar, what makes most sense to me about a calendar is that it takes the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
And I can be relevant and use the time wisely to say what I want to say.
Yeah.
And be creative. So there's a creative outlet here that I think all of us have that sometimes we don't use. And to be able to take a look and see what other people do, I would suggest to both of you guys, look at the posts. I will show you if you want next time we're on, both of you are clients. So next time we're on together, I can show you how you can watch something called Pages to Watch on Facebook. And you can watch and see your competitors and what they do and how they post and how successful or not they are. And it'll give you ideas of, oh, that's a great idea. I can do that,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's really, really important.
I know, and I'm finding it challenging because insurance is kind of a, I don't know, it's not exciting.
Well, you know what it is though? It's peace of mind.
Yeah, it's peace of mind. It is peace of mind.
And so you have to think of how you feel when you have it. What you feel like you can go, if your house is insured or your employees are going to be safe or whatever. Those are all really super great pieces.
True. See, that's why I need to connect with you, because you give me, you ignite ideas. So.
Oh, nice. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share again because I want to show you my class. So I am doing this class on the 23rd and I am covering a lot. It is basically, I think I showed you 3 pieces of how to create this calendar. But when you do go to the class, we do go through all 7 steps. I have a calendar template, a post planner, hashtag resources. I'm going to go through Buffer and Canva so you can get an idea of how to use those and how to post from there. Best times to post. This is arbitrary. I always have something like this that it is, but there are best times to post, but it depends on your posting. So you need to look individually. We can take a look at that together, and then cross posting techniques. So I'm super excited about this class. And I love this platform because it's short and sweet, and I can give back to my community something for free. But getting deeper into this topic is really important to do, and so that's why I have this here. And then if you need to connect with me, you have all of my social links, my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel has my past coffee talks and some of my classes, so you're free to use any of those if you want. And then again, if you want these slides, name and put your first and last name and email in the chat box, and I will send them to you right away. So that's all I have for you today. But I'm super excited that you are here, and I love my job, you guys.
And you're amazing at it.
We love you too.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Julia, for being there. She was watching the chat box for me, so I appreciate you as well.
Okay. Aloha.
Thank you so much. Aloha.